Hello and welcome guys to this interesting session of ASP.NET Core Web API. Today we are going to discuss about AutoMapper and we are going to see how to implement AutoMapper in our .NET Core Web API. So what is AutoMapper? AutoMapper is a ubiquitous simple convention based object mapping library that is compatible with .NET Core. Actually what it do it's convert one object to another object easily. AutoMapper library used to map data from one object to another. It acts as a mapper between two objects and transfer the one object type to another. It converts the input object of one type to the output of another type of object. So if you are following me, in previous session we discussed about data transfer objects, where what we did in case of get product, I'm getting the data from my DB context and binding to a different model. So the output will be same for all the clients and it will be easily understandable. So this one we created. So just execute, you can see it will fetch data from this table actually. The product name, price, entry date. Okay, and here actually we are doing the data transformation of objects, so we will get a meaningful record, or else we will get p price, p name, like this. So but I don't want to write this many of lines in a single time. I want to write a single line which will do all of this. So for this we are going to implement AutoMapper. So for AutoMapper, let's stop the application, go to NuGet package. We are going to use AutoMapper Microsoft extension.microsoft.dependency injection. This one. Okay, it got installed. Let's see. Yeah, it got installed here. Let's build one helper class in our application. So I'm adding one more folder here. So this helper folder, I'm adding the helper classes. So here I'm going to use AutoMapper, and this class will be inherited from profile, which is a class of AutoMapper. Next, I'm going to create a constructor here. So inside the constructor, I'm going to write like this: create map TBL product, which is my data context model or entity framework model, this one, and this is my DTO model, my external model where I am binding it. So it's getting error, need to derive it from using DB context model. This is from DTO model, right? So here I'm going to my program.cs file. Inside, before the build, here I'm going to write builder.service.add AutoMapper. Here my class name. So this is my AutoMapping profile. For this we're going to derive this one, right? Now my application is set up for AutoMapping. Let's go to our product controller where we are writing this one. So you can see we are writing this much of line to get. I don't want this. Let's add one more with mapper, one more API. I don't want to write this much of line at a time. So you can see these are so much of line. In case of a big model, we have to write all the code line by line. So for this we need to modify our class. I'm adding a IMapper which is using AutoMapper. Next, inside this class, this is my class. Inside the constructor, I'm assigning this the mapper. Next, go to our newly created API. Modify this. So here I am going to give async task iaction result. Then I don't need of this line. I'm straightforward. I'm writing like this. So getting some issue. Okay. So what I did, I using this read only IMapper dot map list TBL product, which is my DB context model, and this is my DTO model. From where? From this we are returning previously. So this one TBL product to list. Let's run the application and see it is working or not. Guys, this is an extension of my previous session, which is data transfer object. If you missed this session, I will give the link on I button. Please check it out. So this one our older API, and this is with mapper. Let's try it out. Let's see. Okay, I just clean and rebuild it, and now run the application. So you can see. So if I run this with mapper, so you can see we are getting ID, product name null. Why null? Because actually what happened, AutoMapper actually try to match the proper name. So means here is P name and my model is called product model, here product name. Okay, so this why it is not coming. So we need to go to auto profile. Here actually we need to map manually. If it is not mapping properly, then we need to go to map manually. So we can map like this. Build the application, build succeed. Due to Swagger, I'm getting some issue. So you can see now it is assigning properly. So if I am calling my existing API, same result. So in AutoMapper, we can save lines of code using a single line. Just need to map one time only in your profiles, then done. So in this way also we can do the save product. So let's copy this. So save with mapper. Here I am removing this. So if you see, go to this one. So here I am writing this much of line. So here I am not writing, I am directly mapping the object and saving it. So let's see, this will also work. So in this, let's build the application. So you can check it will work. So in this way, we can implement AutoMapper in our .NET Core Web API. Guys, if you like my session, please hit the like button and share this video with your friends. Thank you very much.